Hey there folks, Caleb Downing with SDI, and today I'm going to go about showing you how I clear and make safe my rifles. Let's get into it. Alright, so for today's purposes, we have an AR-15. We also have this thing here. This is a Foxtrot Mike M102, kind of an AK, AR, HK hybrid thing. And the principles are still going to apply, clearing and making safe both of these, alright? But before we really get into it, I just need to remind everybody, and to remind myself, to always follow the 4 safety rules. Treat, never, keep, keep. Treat every weapon as if it's loaded, all the time, no matter if you just cleared it or not, treat it like it's loaded. Never point the weapon at anything you do not intend to kill or destroy. You wouldn't mind putting a hole through. Keep your finger straightened off the trigger until you're ready to fire, and keep the weapon on safe, if it can be kept on safe, until you're ready to fire. If you follow those rules, you're going to save yourself a lot of trouble. I'm just going to tell you that straight up, all right? So, following those rules, we're keeping everything pointed in a safe direction here. The first thing I'm going to do whenever I go about picking up a firearm and clearing it out is, obviously, when you pick up the firearm, don't be stupid. This goes with the safety rules. Don't stick your finger in the trigger guard and do something weird like that. You don't just pick it up and pull the trigger. That's basic stuff. So the first thing I'm going to do is safely pick up the firearm, and I'm going to remove any potential source of ammunition. This particular rifle has a paddle release on the bottom. AKs are like that. ARs, they have a button release, but I'm going to remove that source of ammunition just in case something crazy happens and the gun goes off. Well, there's no source of more ammunition, right? If something bad goes wrong, it's going to happen once, right? That bullet's going to go, and there's not going to be anything else in there. So next thing we're going to do is lock open the chamber, lock open the bolt, right? So we can inspect the chamber. We're going to look through the magazine well to make sure, again, there's no source of ammunition. And then we're going to look inside the chamber, and we're looking for nothing. If you're looking for brass, you're potentially doing it wrong, because you could have a hiccup in your brain and you're looking for brass and you say, I see brass, that's what I'm looking for, so that's good. Don't do that. It's a little mindset shift, but it's very important. It can save you a lot of trouble. So when you look in that chamber, you're looking for nothing. And if you see nothing, that's good. If you can't actually see in there, use a light or something to look down in there and make sure that thing's clear. A lot of times people, they'll overlook these little simple steps and they'll be like, it's okay, it's fine. All it takes is one mishap and you've not only ruined your day at the range, but you could have ruined your life or somebody else's. So treat these weapons with respect, because they are only responsible for what they can do, which is mechanical stuff. You're responsible for pulling the triggers and making these things go boom. All right, so now that we've cleared everything out, now you could insert, if you have something like this, a chamber flag or something like that to actually show that there's nothing in the chamber, and then you could safely set this thing down. All right, I will show you on the AR-15 exact same thing. Pick this thing up in a safe manner, pull your source of ammunition out. In this one, you can lock the chamber open like that, or lock the bolt back. Sorry, not lock the chamber. Chamber doesn't move. Then you inspect the chamber. Now we inspect the chamber. There's nothing in there, so we're good to go. And in this case, if I don't have an extra flag, it would be perfectly acceptable, especially if you're at the range, to leave the bolt carrier group locked open, set it down, and set the magazine to the side. Don't put the magazine back in the gun. Now everything can be set down, set aside. Anybody could be walking past and say, oh, the chamber's open. I can see that there's nothing in there. I don't even have to touch the gun, and I know it's just gonna be sitting there inertly, doing nothing, because guns by themselves are not gonna go boom. All right? Again, Caleb Downing with SDI. I hope you found it interesting. I hope you found it helpful. Follow these little safety rules. Treat these firearms with respect, and you can have a lot of fun doing it. All right? Y'all be good to be safe. Appreciate you. And hopefully we'll catch you guys in the next video. See ya.